Hi, in this lecture we are going to learn about conditional statements, means if statement. They are very helpful and we use it in programming and in our real life all the times. Think of only those people who are allowed to work out in a gym whose ages are greater than 18. So we have defined one condition of age. If a person has greater age than 18, then he would be allowed to work out in a gym. Or you can think of only those students are allowed to watch cartoon who finish their homework. So we are gonna say that if a student finished his homework, then he can watch cartoons. So this phrase, if a student finish his homework, will be our condition, and this phrase, then he can watch cartoons, will be our echo statement. So now let's create if statements so that you can see its syntax and how it works. So let me create one variable of weather right here, and I'm going to equal it for one string of sunny, and let's add one if statement here, and I'm gonna say if our weather is equal to sunny, then you can say echo weather is pleasant. Now let's save this one out, and we know that our weather is equal to sunny, so in the browser we will see the result of weather is pleasant. Let's put it in the PHP scope. Let's save this one out and see it in browser now. We have this file of if statements. See, now we have weather is pleasant. So if I change it to sunny L, then we will not have weather is pleasant because it's not satisfying our condition in the editor. So I can say if weather is sunny, then print on the browser weather is pleasant, and else you can say in the parenthesis echo it's not pleasant. So we have this sunny L. Now let's save this one out. So in the browser we will have it's not pleasant. So this is basic if statement and else. Instead of adding one else statement, you can add if statement one more time. So I can say if weather is not equal to sunny, for not, let's use this sign, this one is for not, then you can say it's not pleasant. See, now we have the same result. You can add one more time if statement as you want, but instead of adding if statements multiple times, we have else if structure for adding multiple conditions. So I can say if weather is equal to sunny, weather is pleasant, and else if weather is not equal to sunny, it's not pleasant. So let's change it to sunny to rainy, and now let's add one more else if statement. I can say if else if weather is equal to cloudy, then you can say cloud pleasant, and if it's raining, then you can say it's raining. See, now we have weather sunny, weather rainy, and weather cloudy. So in the basic assignment of weather variable, if I change it to sunny, then we will have the result of weather is pleasant. If I change it to rainy, then we will have this result, and if I change it to cloudy, then we will have this result. So in case if we don't have any of the scenario from sunny, rainy and cloudy, then we will add simply one else statement in which we can add simple one echo statement in which we will say that it's hard to forecast weather. Let's save this one out. So we will have the rainy in our browser. Let's see. See, it's raining. So if we change rainy to sun, we know that we don't have any condition for sun. So we will have this it's hard to forecast weather in our browser. Let's save this one out and see it in browser. See, now we have it's hard to forecast weather. So if statements are very handy to check out the condition. You can more think of it as a customer bought a product from your website, and if his payment processed, then you can say that thank you, we are going to dispatch your product, and else you can say that please wait, your payment is in process, so we will dispatch your product after having your payment. So this is also the one real-time scenario. So let's implement this scenario in here. So let's add one simple variable right here, and I'm gonna call this variable bought product is equal to true. And I told you before that true and false are the booleans. True means 1 and false means 0, and also true means yes. So I am saying here that if bought product yes, then you can define one if statement right here, and inside here you can say if bought product is equal to true, if bought product is yes means it's true, then you can give one simple message to your user. You can say that thank you. So if bought product is equal to true, then you can say to the user, thank you, your product will be dispatched soon. And in case if it doesn't, then you can simply print out one statement of else in which you can say, please wait, your payment is in processing. So this one is one real web scenario. So let's save this one out and add one HR tag before it so that you can see it properly. So we know that our product is bought, means it's yes. Now let's refresh the page. See, now we have thank you, your product will be dispatched soon. So if I change this true to false, then you will see the other scenario. Refreshing the page, please wait, your payment is in processing. So this is real-time example of using if statement in our website. Now before we end this lecture of if statement, I want to share one more thing with you, and that is your inside statements in the parentheses. These two statements will only going to run when your condition of if statement true, and if it's not true, then your statement within the parentheses of if scope will not going to run. For that, let's create one more simple scenario. Let's add three variables. A is equal to 4, B is equal to 2, and C is equal to 1 string. So I can say that if B is greater than 0, then you should do one mathematical operation, and that is if B is greater than 0, then C is equal to A divided by B, and we can simply echo it outside of our if statement so that we can see the result. See, now we know that our B is not equal to 0, so this is going to be processed. So let's save this and see it in browser and add HR tag for seeing the line. Now let's correct this ending PHP tag. Let's save this one out. See, now we have two results in our browser. So if I change this 2 to 0, let's save this, then we will have this C cannot be out. So means this code on line 35 will not going to be processed in the first place. See, cannot be out. So in case if our statement is true, then this one is going to work. If it's false, then it will jump back outside of the parentheses of if statement and print our general C, and that was result cannot be out. Here you can modify this condition of if statement more. So I can say if b is less than 5, and for using AND operator we need 2 times this sign, a greater than 0. So we are just redefining our condition. So let's make this b to 3 here. So everything is perfect. According to our condition, b should be greater than less than 5, and it is less than 5, and our a is greater than 0 and it's 4 means greater than 0. So we will have some actual result on our screen. So let's save this one out and see it in browser now. See, now we have our result of 1.33 something here. So the thing that you have to be remember here before ending of this lecture should be, if your statement, your condition of if statement is true, then your code within the parentheses of if statement is going to work, else it's not going to work. So this is the quick and real-time intro of if statements using PHP.